Sagittarius, what's going on with you? I hope you guys are doing lovely. This is going to be a reading directed to those that are in a no contact situation. What's going on here with those Sagittarians that are in a no contact situation? We're going to go with the flow, ladies and gents.
Let's see what comes forward here. I want to first begin by looking at you. Where do you stand? What's your story? What are you
Resonating deep down, Sagittarius? Those that are in a no contact situation, have you moved on? Are you still stuck on this individual? Do you still desire this individual? Do you plan on coming forward? Where do you stand in this no contact situation? Well, I feel you quite adamant about whatever position you have. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. Nevertheless, I do see distance and I do see you moving on. I do see, could be emotional, but it can also be physical distance here between you guys, such as living in different countries or something along the lines of that. All right. There's this very fixed energy about you, ladies and gents. You ain't changing your mind. You're not changing your mind, whatever the hell you're thinking. Oof. 8 of Swords. Not only are you not changing your mind, but I feel that you seem to be out of your mind. All right. 8 of Swords, ladies and gents. This is someone here that has a tendency of putting themselves in a mental prison. This is somebody here that tends to think negatively and just make matters worse for themselves by the way they navigate to their thoughts and emotions. Talk to me some more. The two of coins. So you're not necessarily moving, you're stuck, and you're going back and forth regarding something. What are you trying to balance out here? Is it a juggle between thoughts, or is it essentially just trying to keep grounded? No, it's definitely regarding coming forward and making an effort to heal a situation with the Page of Cups. So you're telling me that Sagittarius is inclined to have some sort of reconciliation. Is that so? Yeah, that is so. Sagittarius seems to me like you are inclined to having some sort of reconciliation, reconnection with someone. You're wanting to invest into the situation here with the Justice and the Knight of Coins. This is you wanting to bring value to the connection. All right. What's with the 8 of Swords? Why are you stuck in your head? What do you got going on here? What's with this mental imprisonment? The Fool. The 10 of Swords. And the 4 of Coins. Some of y'all fear that this is indefinitely over. All right. Y'all don't think that this may be temporary. Some of you are definitely entertaining the thought that this may be the end. Okay? There may be no reconciliation after this. And some of y'all are exhibiting a lot of stress, a lot of discord associated with that type of thinking here, ladies and gents. I want to look into your person. Let me put this phone on silent. So, what's going on here? I want to see what is going on with your person. What is this person's energy towards you? We got the 7 of Coins. Someone is also very stagnant. Someone here is not really making a move towards you. But they definitely are contemplative, I must say. They're very analytical. This is the type of individual that is spending time reminiscing on the situation. And looking at both the positives and the negatives, this person does miss you, I must say. They're feeling really defeated over what's ensued here. They feel the heaviness of what's ensued with the 5 of Swords. They're feeling defeated, ladies and gents. This is a situation where I feel that this individual does want to come forward and do something about this, or they do want to make an effort towards this, but they are willing to compromise. Just because they're willing to compromise doesn't mean that they're going to come forward and initiate that, okay? But I feel that this individual is inclined to giving this another chance. 10 of Wands, but they're overwhelmed with this. They're very burdened here. I do feel this person is detached or emotionally detached. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person is definitely lacking footing. I feel that this person is lacking direction. Person is lacking direction. I feel like the best direction for this individual is to go within themselves, to be frank. In fact, that may be the advice for both you guys. Good advice for both of you. Go within yourselves. We'll get advice for you here regarding the situation in a moment, but let's see what's going on. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. What's this, all this mental energy? They're thinking about you. Queen of Wands, ladies and gents. Someone is very attracted to you. Someone is very attracted to you, but there is a lot of tension, and I feel pride here. I feel pride. Egos are clashing, I must say. All right? And I feel that both of you guys want to connect, to be frank. Both of you guys are inclined to connecting with each other, but no one seems to be willing to making the move. The Magician. There's mental energy when it comes to working things out. All right? The idea, the imagination, the visions of working out, but there's nothing put into action. The impulse or the urge to want to come forward and take action is something that is not being acted upon. Let's see. I want to see what's going on with this burden. What is this individual carrying here? The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands. What's going on here with the Ten of Wands? The Star. The Five of Coins. The Five of Coins. And the Tower. This individual is lingering in chaos, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody here is trying to heal, but they're having a hard time. They're having a hard time with this. A very hard time. What's with the Five of... Yeah, they can't close this out. They haven't closed this out. The world energy. They haven't closed this out. They still feel abandoned. They feel the whiplash of the, breakup, essentially. This person is... I don't know why I didn't pick this up on your end. That doesn't mean that you're not experiencing something similar here. I do get a lot of negativity, but this individual in particular is, there's a lot of that weight coming in through them, ladies and gents. So I do feel that something terrible happened here between you guys. There was a very dramatic fallout here where you two are not speaking to one another. I feel that this individual is definitely spying on you. This individual does think about you. They're very burdened about this. I feel that this individual wants to communicate with you. But, yeah, they're in chaos. Absolutely. And they have not closed this out. This is not an old chapter in their life. This is something very present in their reality at this time. Six of Cups. They're stuck in the fucking past, ladies and gents. Somebody here is stuck in the past. Let's see. All right. So this individual is stuck in the past. And how do they view you? How does this individual view Sagittarius? The Queen of Cups. Emotionally soft, caring, nurturing type of individual here. All right, you might have been very affectionate towards this person, very displaying of your emotions. That's what they miss. They felt that you were very fair, as a matter of fact, with your giving, with your sense of giving of yourself, with the sense of giving of yourself. They feel that you may be waiting for them, ladies and gents. That's what I see here. They see you holding back. They feel that you want the same thing that they want, which is to bring balance to the situation. But they also see you holding back. We got the Justice and the Devil. There's something karmic going on here, ladies and gents. There's something karmic going on here. 11 plus 15 is 26. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 is the number of karma. We got the Justice and the Devil, which speaks of negative attachments and balance coming forth. Now, this balance doesn't come here peacefully. It's coming forward with a lot of discord, a lot of negativity, a lot of shadows that need to be faced. And many times these shadows are discovered and faced in solitude, in silence, in the pressure of life, ladies and gents. And that's exactly what this individual is experiencing. The pressure of it all. So, wow. Someone ain't done with you, ladies and gents. Someone's gonna need a fucking therapist once they're done with this shit. What is your advice? Damn. Dating a Sagittarius will cost you a therapist. Put it like that. That's what it looks like to me, ladies and gentlemen. So what's going on here with your advice? What's your advice? Page of Coins, what's this about? Investing into what? Into yourself, into whatever it is that you're diligently putting forward or putting effort into. 8 of Coins, ladies and gents. What I'm saying here. So, tell me about this. Ladies and gentlemen, what I feel is going to save you, what I feel that is going to be to your best is stop investing into this situation, because this situation is essentially like looking into a bowl of black water. You cannot see shit. You stare at that long enough, you're going to start projecting hallucinations and just visions into this fucking black bowl. All right? So stop focusing on this relationship. I feel that right now it behooves you to focus on yourself. Focus on whatever it is that's bringing you stability. I really feel that career may be a big factor for some of you, for a lot of you, as a matter of fact, for the collective, to say the least. All right? There's a sense of having to make some sort of effort or progress to mundane things. This can be your health, your household, your earthly living, ladies and gentlemen. All right? There's a sense of having to find that spark within you once again. The sun is there. It's shining brightly, ladies and gents. You just simply have to stop chasing the moon. All right? Stop waiting. All right? Stop spending your time in this, looking into this black bowl, and start focusing yourself on things that bring you stability, groundedness. And only then will you change your inner resonance. Back to openness, back to creativity, back to innovation, back to curiosity. And once you begin that journey, well, then you start moving closer and closer to a new beginning. A new beginning, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, I'm going to continue seeing what's going on with this person. I want to see what lies in the future between you two. I want to see what lies in this person's feelings towards you. I want to see what lies in their actions towards you. I want to see what's going to happen. All right. If you're interested, the link is in the description. If you want access to all the extended readings for a discounted price, the link is in the description. The second link in the description. Good luck to you, ladies and gentlemen. Stay positive and remember that you are the best thing that you can be focusing on these days. I'll see you guys next time.